Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Mystic. You may notice there's quite a few differences on the island. We'll get back to this. I don't know if you can tell, but I've been watching a lot of Agatha. Have you been watching that? Because he's fantastic. Today we are working on the winter portion of the island. I've actually been recording as I've gone kind of through the decorating process, laying down all of this fabulous path, which I'll put the code on the screen for you right now so that you can use it for yourselves. I absolutely love it. But yeah, I'm going to just walk you through the process. So as I told you at the very beginning, I want to make this a Four Seasons island. And to do that, I really felt like I had to somehow make the winter island feel wintry all year round. And so I needed to find some kind of pattern that kind of felt like snow, but that was also kind of natural. And I think this is just perfect. I also was fairly dead against any kind of terraforming in the beginning, which that's going to change. I wasn't going to change much of the island. I wanted to try and keep it feeling very natural. And I'm not great with that. I'm not great with like the terraforming. So I wanted to keep it kind of as it was. I've also kind of added in, I've gone bush crazy. I've added in lots and lots of flowers and bushes and stuff. Again, just to kind of get that natural vibe is what I was going for. And in the winter winter part of the island, I've gone with like reds and whites as my colour theme. So in the back corner here, this is kind of where winter meets summer. Just at this cliff, I wanted to make kind of a coffee shop come hot chocolate stand. We'll see what kind of decor and like custom stuff that I can find to make it feel a little bit more winter, a little bit more hot chocolate. Maybe like an apple cider type situation. I also actually, now I've said apple cider, I did actually end up putting apples around this. I've also moved Vivian into the winter section because although she's not one of the winter wolves, I felt like she was kind of close enough, and she was just looking at her, she fit the best in the winter section. That said, I have got a little area that I'm going to try and put blue flowers in, and now I'm thinking maybe with the blue eyeshadow that should have been the area she lived in. I don't know. Listen, none of this is permanent. But yeah, I did end up putting apple trees around the coffee shop slash winter, hot chocolate area, and I wasn't even thinking about it, but that's totally spice cider, right? It's totally like a hot apple cider vibe. So here I am, just again adding more little touches around the winter section of the island, just again trying to keep that natural vibe while constantly fighting the need to put in order. I'm always making things like symmetrical and putting in lines and fencing, and I'm really trying to fight against that. Really trying to make it not uniform and not end up just being blocks and squares and lines. That's always what I end up with. So I'm really trying not to do that this time. Again, this is like, it's happening. I'm like, let's put in the path, let's make it blocks. Having to use this custom pathing like the snow really helps to soften everything up, because all I want to do is lay lines and square paths. That's all I want to do. I also did find a really nice kind of wooden deck custom code. Is that the word I'm looking for? And I used that here, but the reason that I picked it was that it's kind of like a stilted deck. You'll see when I lay it. But I thought I could probably use that near the beach. I've seen that lots of people have extended their towns onto the beach, because I always find it really hard to decorate the beach. And I thought that might be a nice way. Also, the villagers were really bothering me. Like, they just wouldn't leave me alone. They kept just like being where I was. Everywhere I was decorating, no matter where it was on the island, they were like, hey, can I just sit here? I was trying to like dig up flowers and stuff, and they were like, no, I'm watering this plant right now, if that's cool. They were just in my way. Everywhere I was, there they were. But yeah, these custom paths really help soften things up, and the wooden path that I found, I felt like would really be useful to kind of pull out onto the beach. We'll see how it goes, but I'm hopeful that I can extend the autumn area of the island onto the beach, so that it doesn't feel like, because you know, an autumn beach, it's not really a vibe for me. It's not really a vibe. I also tried to mix up the bushes so that we would have them flowering at different times. So I don't think there's anything flowering in the winter section at the moment, but I had all kind of mostly red, but some white. Oh, I did go to Cyrus to have some furniture customized for this. I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, I did mostly red, but some white, and I wanted to mix them up so that throughout the year we'd have different things flowering. I thought that was cute. This is the wooden plank, and you can see when I go towards the front of it, it's got kind of like a stilted pattern at the front, and that's hopefully going to be what makes it look like kind of like a raised platform on the beach. We'll see. I also love these wooden lockers as counters. These wooden lockers ended up being like the basis of the majority of this design. They were I was really leaning on these a lot. I also really still think I may try and use this messy sink, I think it's called, or sloppy sink. I do really like that. It just, I don't know, I moved it around. I tried it in a few different places and I didn't feel like it worked, but I think I'm probably going to have more than one place on the island where there's some kind of outdoor cafe style situation, so maybe I'll try it in a different one. Everything that I made, everything that I purchased, I tried to customize, or I took it to Cyrus. And these project tables, I was convinced I could not make them a different colour. And then today, when I went to Cyrus this morning, I realised I could. So at the end of these like pre-recorded bits, I'm going to kind of finish up and maybe not finish up, because I do still have one final item that needs to come in the post, and I don't want to go ahead a day because I'm live now. But I do have some kind of like almost finishing touches that we'll do at the end of this video. So yeah, again, trying to make this sloppy sink work. At the moment, it's just not, I'm not feeling it. That was the closest I felt it did, but I found something else that worked better than that in the end. But seriously, can you get enough of these wooden lockers? They're so versatile. I used them, I think I used them on I definitely used them on my Christmas island. I used them as actual lockers in my ice rink area, which again, love the ice rink. Not against doing a little ice rink area in the winter section. I do have like a bit of some area between spring and winter, like a cliff area, where I'm considering, because that's where I'm going to do the blue flowers, and I'm considering doing that as an ice rink. I thought that would be super cute. And how cute would it be with the festoon lights? I think they're called party lights, like party arch lights or something. Love that idea. And I think that would be really cute around a custom path for the ice rink. Oh, and we're playing in golden hour. Don't you love it? And the apples are here. I honestly didn't even think about it, but we've got to do apple cider, right? I've got to get some kind of sign that says apple cider. And again, I was trying to do some like kind of hints of red here and there, but every time I put something red, I was like, it doesn't work. The only thing that I felt did work alongside the apples was the little coffee bag from, I always want to say Blathers. What's his name? Oh my goodness, what is his name? Is it a burr? You know who I'm talking about, the coffee guy. Oh, it's gonna drive me crazy. Anyway, it'll come to me, or it won't, but him, no, it's gonna drive me crazy. I got the little red. Oh, I didn't get the red one. He gave me the usual kind of brown one, and then I took it to Cyrus, and he changed it to red. I mean, I chose the red, obviously, but I felt like that was, I don't know if it was because it's the right red, or if it was just because it was just a small amount of red. But when I had the red coffee machine, it just felt wrong. It was like too much. It was too much. Now we fast forwarded to this morning. Don't you hate that when you're decorating and you like scuff out a bit of pathing? It's the worst. Again, just moving things around. I had several more of these dark lookers, although do I still need to change the colour of Have I done that? I don't know. We'll see after this. I still need to change the colour of that thing in the background, whatever it's called. You know, like the shed thing. I need them both to be the red colour. But I'm really feeling this. I really like, I feel like this is all cute. It's like a nice little counter and then this little table that they sit at. Just needed to order the counter chair. And I feel like I'm kind of done. Let me see. I know that I went to Cyrus this morning, so maybe I... Did I? Let's see if it's there. Oh no, I must have. Storefront, that's the name of the thing. It's the storefront. Yes. Oh, doesn't that just look perfect? I just kind of needed to hide the fact that there is a bit of hay there. I'd love for us to be able to just have that without the hay. Does that exist and I just haven't found it? I don't know. Anyway, I also took one of the project tables and turned it kind of, it's not quite the right brown, I will say that. So we'll see. Is it this one? Yes. Oh, that's better though, right? Although it's not the right tone, it is the same tone as the counter chair-ish. It's cooler. But at the same time, should I do the other colour so it kind of brings in the colour of the go board? Because now we just have like 15 different colours of wood, don't we? I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'm going to leave it the dark one for now. I've got my other counter chair coming. I do have other little bits. I think maybe we could do 2 espresso machines here because that would then even more so hide the storefront situation. Plus, if it was a real coffee shop, you would have 2 espresso machines, right? I think maybe that's what I need to get. What else do I have? Oh, I've been ordering fragrance diffusers and stuff because I'm going to make one of the, you know, the actual island representative houses. You've only got one island representative though, right? You know, like you can have additional people that live on the island, like actual players on the Switch. I'm going to have one of them be a candle shop. I'm going to have one of them be a record shop. I thought that would be super cute. But I've been saving things that could be candle related. And then whenever I go to Cyrus, I have... Oh, let's have that facing the other way, just for a bit of difference. Whenever I go to Cyrus, I have him change it a few times just so I've got... Ooh, I love that. I love that it's in a different place. Yeah, just so I've got different options. Okay, I feel really good about this. This is my first like little build. It's my first little area of the island that I feel is like actually built out. It's cute. So maybe I need to have some little hot drinks that don't look like coffee, and maybe I need to do like a sign or something with a custom design on it that specifically says that it's like hot cider or something. I don't know. Oh, hey, Norma. Hey, girl, hey. Don't make me come to your house. Okay, that's fine. I'll do that because these are both villages that I would like to keep. So I have no problem delivering that gift. I would like to build up some friendship with you guys. And I've really been letting that go because I've just been trying to get rid of the villagers that I didn't want and actually do some decorating. Is she home? She is. Also, I just feel like this, although maybe at some point I may try and alter their houses if I can be bothered to do the whole thing. I was thinking of maybe doing... I love this house, actually, Vivian. I was thinking of doing a speed run of Happy Home Paradise, if you guys would be interested. Just like, how quickly can we actually get through Happy Home Paradise so that you've got access to all the things that you would want on your regular island? Because that is the only reason that I play that game. I have no interest in decorating the houses just for fun decorating. I want to decorate houses that are on my actual island that I'm going to see all the time. Oh, she's going to wear a pajama dress. I don't feel like this is her vibe at all. Oh, maybe. I mean, if she was going to wear pajamas, it probably would be a pajama dress. Yeah, I'll say it's fine. That's actually pretty cute. But yeah, if you would be interested, maybe I will do that as like a, let's see how quickly we can really do this with some time travel, obviously. Or maybe without, because I think is there a limit to how many you can do in one day? Maybe this is all part of it. We'll find out. We will find out. It's just going to really take some commitment to sitting here and filming hours of Happy Home Paradise, and I just don't know if I've got it in me right now. So just a little preview of some stuff that's going on the island. I did have a very simultaneous, a very symmetrical entrance at first, and again fighting against the straight lines and the squares and what have you. I want to make it a little bit more higgledy-piggledy. Come in, you immediately don't see resident services. It's hidden by this fabulous witchy house. I'm gonna go with like a witchy vibe for this one too, because it's like, this is the autumn area of the island, which is why autumn lives in this area of the island. And then maybe we'll have somebody else live up here. At the moment, I'm using all of this space for vegetables because I need to make as much money as possible for all of the things that I'm buying, and all of that. I'm doing all of my cross-pollination. Is that what it's called over here? And I've got all my villagers living on the beach, partially because I want the space to do all these things for now, and partially because I don't know where I want them to live. Some of them are not going to be permanent villagers. Like, I'm considering maybe moving Pecan. She could move to the autumn area of the island because she's going to be a permanent villager. But at the moment, I want this space. So I think she'll probably move like here somewhere. But the rest of them, I'm steadily moving them out, replacing them with different villagers. And so I don't really want to place their houses until I know what villager they're going to be replaced by and where I feel like they fit best on the map. So right now, all we have is obviously all of the villagers, and then we've also got Autumn. I'm going to max out her house, or at least get it to the point where I can change the exterior. I think I might be there now, actually. And then I'm going to move on to the next. Maybe I'll do Winter next. Although I feel like I've not got a tremendous amount of space in the winter area. I do want to kind of get in more houses in there. I mean, we could put one here, couldn't we? Get in more houses in this island, because I do feel the islands just look better with more houses. Maybe here would be good. I also have my little kind of fairy circle situation. And then, the only other thing really that I had done, you've just seen, which was the, it almost is like a maze around Norma's house. And originally I put Norma there thinking, yeah, that makes sense, that's cute. But I had Norma up on the cliff as kind of like a farm, and now this feels very grand and not very Norma at all. So, and it's got like a patio attached to it. I think actually I'm going to put Norma back up here and give her a farm again, and she could be farming all of the stuff that's not flowers, can be up here, because this is a lot of space that I'm not using. I've just got this up here for the blue flowers. Up here on this top one, this is going to be my between spring and winter, and this is going to be where the blue flowers are, and possibly where Vivian lives. We'll see. I like her as a winter villager, but I also, if we're going to have a little blue area of the island, maybe that needs to be hers. Anyway, that is it. That's my little update. I feel like I haven't filmed a regular Animal Crossing video for a while, because I was I was filming lots of other types of videos, but also I was filming quite a bit of the tips stuff, and I have got some videos coming on that as well. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!